Taban. Hi guys, hello everyone. Welcome to a live session on Schengen Visa and Europe planning. I'm Nishant, and while we wait for others to dial in, just a quick introduction about myself. I'm Nishant. I stay in Pune. If you do not know me, then I am working as an IT professional in Pune in a company called HSBC. At the same time, I also doing content creation on personal finance. So I have my YouTube channel called Save More Money. I have it on Instagram also, savemoremoney.in, and there I continuously post uh, reels, videos related to personal finance, investing, credit cards, saving money tips, and other things. Apart from this, I have created this veg stroller channel. The basic idea is that it will showcase everything related to travel. Why veg stroller? Because I am a vegetarian and I like to travel along with my friends. The idea for this channel came up about 3 years ago before COVID. Me and my Jijus, we were just sitting and discussing, and all of us have travel is a common goal. We all like traveling. So he said that I have lots of photos and videos of this particular place in Himachal called Oli, and then in Uttarakhand, another place called Herschel Valley. So I said, why not start a channel on that? So that's when we started. But then due to COVID, everything stopped. And now I'm planning a Europe trip. And I thought, why not document my journey completely on that? So that's the story behind how my channel got started. I started my Europe planning around October. In fact, I did my uh, flight ticket booking on Diwali day. I think on the same day as Diwali or the next day of Diwali. I remember that very clearly, and I got a round trip from Mumbai to Paris and Paris to Mumbai for around 37,000 per person. It was damn cheap. I got it on Saudi Arabian airline in May. Now, if I check the prices, I think it's around 60,000, 65,000 something. So pretty good. But yeah, since then my journey started and I have started documenting the entire process. First, we were ourselves confused whether we should go with package tour operators or whether we should plan everything on my own. Because I was planning to travel with my family and my senior citizen parents, but then I thought let's do it everything on my own. So till now, I have posted about 10 or 11 videos. The first video was related to whether we should plan an own travel to Europe or whether we should go with the tour operators. I explained the pros and cons of those. The second related to the planning tips. How should you plan your Europe trip and what are the other things you should keep in mind? The third one related to the flight booking tips. Fourth one was related to accommodation. Fifth one was related to seasons, which are the best seasons to go and what you can expect in each of the season. Similarly, then after all these were done, then I started focusing on the Shenzhen visa because visa is the most important part. Without visa, you will not be able to go to Europe. And then I created about 5, 6 videos on Shenzhen. The first video, I think episode 5 or 6, was related to explaining the Shenzhen visa. What is Shenzhen visa? Who can apply? What's the eligibility criteria? Which country or which embassy should you apply for your Shenzhen visa? What's the criteria? What all countries are covered in the Shenzhen visa? What's the cost? What's the process? What's the document? Everything I explained in detail. The next video was related to the documents which you require for your Shenzhen visa. Then I created another video on how you have to fill in the Shenzhen visa application. It's a very important video. I have explained it step by step. If you find any challenges in filling your Shenzhen visa application, especially for France country and as a group, watch that video. It will be of great help to you. And there are some important tips on what you should not do. Otherwise, you might face problems in getting the appointment. So that step by step video was created. Apart from that, I also created a video of what happens in the VFS center when you go on the appointment day, how the entire process happen and what is covered, what is not covered. Then another video was created on FAQs and few other important tips which you should have. And then the last video which I created was related to one error which I had observed and which I knew that many other friends of mine also have faced. And this was related to the reference number already being used. So I've created all these videos, I've labeled them properly episode wise. If you need any help on the Shenzhen visa, go to my channel, go to my playlist, and you will be able to see the videos and you'll be able to proceed from there. Now coming to the F&A, now coming to the FAQs and Q&As. As of now, unfortunately, there are not any people who has joined, but I listed few questions, so I'll maybe try to answer those, and it might benefit every one of you. The first one was related to what do we carry to the VFS appointment center. So first of all, I think uh, mask is mandatory. I'm not sure that I covered that in my what happens in VFS center video or not. But mask is mandatory. If you do not carry, you will not be allowed to enter the appointment center. You will have an option to buy mask from there at 5 rupees. It's a disposable machine, but again, having that 5 rupee coin is very difficult. So carry a mask. Secondly, you will have to carry your documents. Now, in my case, what happened was we are 6 people traveling, as I said, me, my wife, my 2 kids, and my 2 parents. So when I tried to book the visa appointment on the France Embassy VFS site, I booked as a single group for all the 6 people. But unfortunately, I do not know why, due to some technical limitation, VFS does not allow more than 5 applications in one group. So what I did was I created one group for my parents and I created separate groups for 4 of us, me, my wife, and 2 kids. Now I did the visa appointment booking and my parents got a visa appointment of the same time slot on 1st of Feb. I think it was documents I had listed, photos and other things, applications. Yeah. So for all those he collected from me. Same was the case with my wife and my 2 daughters. So they collected that and yeah, that's it. Then we went to the biometrics and other things. So the point I'm trying to make is there's no point carrying multiple set of documents for each person. If you have 3 people in one group, just ensure that you have submitted the application on French embassy or any other embassy as a single group of 3 people, and you have tried to book the VFS appointment as a single group. If your application number is the same, then you can carry only one document set and only one document set for the for the common documents. For example, travel, accommodation, and other things, and then individual document for each of the person. So that way it becomes easier. Now there was someone, I think before on YouTube, you had posted a comment when we file our returns, and the second is the ITR process document, which comes on our email when the ITR has been processed by the IT department. Even on that, I did not take the entire printout. I just took the first page printout in English, which said that your ITR has been processed and there is no amount due or there is a refund or something. So that was enough for me. I submitted these two. Out of these, he kept only the ITRB document and he returned me the ITR process document thing. He said that it's not required, only one document is required. Cover letter I gave him, and then other things I gave him. So that's there. You also have a, Xerox center inside VFS. You have a photocopy machine, printer. You have a person who can take your photograph. So if you miss anything, all you have to do is go there, pay some money, and you will be able to take it. So that was one. Secondly, you have to plan out what are the other things you have to carry. So for children, what I did was I carried only the birth certificate, but then they were stuck hellbent. Other alternative. They said, okay, give me school ID card photograph. So what I did was my parents, since they had finished their appointment in the morning, I asked them to go back to the house. They went back to the house. They took the a photo of the school ID card of my daughters and they sent it to me. Then I went and got the printout. So that was another thing which you should all carry. Hey, hi, someone just joined. Thank you for joining. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ping on the uh, group chat and I'll try to answer those. Uh, Apart from that, you also should know that you can make the payment in INR. You can make the payment via credit cards or you can make the payments online. and the process is very simple. You will be asked how you want to make the payment, and then if you say credit card, the counter person will have the machine, he'll swipe it, and you will have to enter the pin. If you are saying that I want to pay via cash or online, he'll ask you to go to some other counter. There you have to make the payment and then come back with the receipt. So that was the process on the payments. And I did not avail any special service. They tried to offer me the premium facility, wherein they said all the applicants will be processed at one time. I said I do not want that. Secondly, they said that you want special courier service or courier assurance service that your courier will reach safely to you. The passport, by courier I mean the passport. The passport will reach safely to you. I said I do not want that because passport anyways will come via Blue Dart, and if my passport gets lost, then even if you give me any assurance, it will not help much because I'll have to apply to the passport office and I'll have to go through the entire process again. So I did not want to spend anything. And then they said the SMS facility is anyways free of cost, and the passport courier is mandatory free of cost, so you do not have to pay anything. So, and it's only when you receive your passport will you know what has happened to your visa, whether you have got the visa or whether your visa has been rejected. So until then, it's all suspense, and you will have to just wait and watch. Yeah, so these were the main points about visa. Apart from that, I think my friend had also asked me uh, whether parents or anyone else is allowed inside the appointment center. So the answer is that only the people who have appointment, they are allowed to go inside. Everyone else has to wait outside in a waiting lounge. There is a waiting lounge where you can sit down, but uh, only the people who have appointment they can go in. If minors are going, if minors have appointment, then one adult can accompany them inside. So in my case, as I said earlier, my daughter had an appointment of 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and I went inside at around 9:15. I came out around 11 o'clock. It takes about 1.5 hours for the entire process. And then my wife went inside around 11:30, and then they told me that your kids can go around 12 o'clock. So since my wife had already gone, I said I'll go with my kids, and I took my kids. So one adult can accompany minor people, but if you're traveling as an adult, then only the adults can go inside. That's one thing. Secondly, one very bad thing which I noticed on VFS is that you do not require children below the age of 12 to be present in VFS for anything, because biometrics is not taken for children who are below 12 years. So even though I had to fight so much, even though I had to wait until 12 and then take my children inside, what happened was the moment I entered inside, I submitted the application and that's it. They did not even ask me to show where the children are or who the children are, or they did not ask any questions or anything. They just processed the application. They asked me and my wife both to sign the application form of children, and that's it. I asked them, what about the children biometrics? They said it's not required. So I told them, then why do other bookings related to cruise and forex card research and the SIM card research and everything. So I'm doing all those things, and I'll start posting videos continuously on that. All I need is your love and support. Please remember to keep watching the videos, keep sharing, subscribing, and spreading the word so that it will help me. And if you have any questions, as usual, please feel free to ask by commenting on the comment box. That's it, guys. I will end the stream for now. The video will be available on my YouTube channel, Veg Stroller. Again, a quick reminder, if you're interested in personal finance content, then you can watch me on savemoremoney.in. It's a blog. My YouTube handle is Save More Money, and you can search it by Save More Money Nishant. You'll find me. And my Instagram handle is SaveMoreMoney.in. And if you're looking for Europe specific series or travel specific series where I've covered North India, Uttarakhand, Oli, uh, uh, Harsil Valley, and then South India, Coorg, Manipal, etc., and then Europe series, you can follow me on YouTube on Veg Stroller. I have created an Instagram channel on Veg Stroller, but I'm not very active there right now because of lack of time. Maybe I'll try to post something going forward, but cannot promise again. But yeah, YouTube is where I'll mainly focus on for Veg Stroller. Do remember to subscribe, spread the word, and let's take it forward. I'll try to do more of live sessions in future also, and I hope we get more participation the next time. But yeah, that's it, guys. All right. Thank you. Bye. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your Sunday. Take care.